Hello. Thank you. I am a business for my family. I don't think my family loves me. I am sad. I have no love in my life. Okay, I don't, it's kind of a topic I've, my directors say, they'll either one day blame themselves or my family, on my life being so terrible. And it has been terrible. Mi vida es muy mal. True. It has been. It's true. How do you treat your family? There are things you've given birth to and made. Are your family your legacy? Will they speak for you, in the future? And I don't want to tell you right now who inspires me or what keeps me going. I don't want to go over that. They built, all these people to make me and make my show, They made my show. All these people, and muchas más personas, many people made me. And they all made muchos dinero from me. They all made money from me. Everyone did. And when I asked for help, for emotional support, or how many people went into my life, and then it was so terrible, painful, very painful, and very painful, and who could think any human being, una persona, one person could be a business for 40 years or more? That's unrealistic to put that on anyone. It's completely unrealistic to place that on a child or any adult. And I've been racking my brain with who would do that, and then who would leave that child in a miserable situation, or in a miserable health condition later, or have so much trauma and oppression they may never heal. I don't know. It's really hard to imagine that these people and muchos más personas, many other people, thought, one child could be a business for 40 plus years, and then, let me be sick and hurt. Would you do that with your most valuable possession, your child, your kid? And why has it happened to be me? I have racked my brains for, not that my brains need any more racking, but I have really tried to understand why this happened to me. And I think the no one's walked in my shoes. No one has gone what I've gone through or been through this. And I pray to God it will never happen again. And I will make so legally. There's never an excuse for slavery. So I don't know if Elvis chose not to be in my show, or John Lennon decided not to be in my show, or they really died. I can't tell. I think the closest I could even ever compare, a sliver, is to Elvis's life, and I don't know why he was forced into doing so much, film after film after film. And I'm sure some of it he did enjoy. Film after film after show, and then Las Vegas. And I don't know why he was forced into that. Was he tricked into it? Was he doing it because he was providing for people? Were there people that needed his money? I don't know. And maybe that's why he didn't want to be part of my show. And he's one person I do respect and will always take up for. But I don't know if my parents were really entertainers, especially indigenous entertainers, that all they knew to provide for people was being entertainers. I still don't know why you would sell your child into that, or or they felt like they had to provide for everyone. I don't know. It's still not right. I'm not gonna let them slide with that. But no one can ever make this up to me in any way. You can only go forward, you can't go backward. And it is, miserable. It has been miserable for a very, probably since middle school. Really miserable, Since 15 años, 15, I've been miserable. So I don't know what else to say except it is tragic. And if you really cared about me, this wouldn't have happened. If you'd really cared about me, you would have continued to provide emotional support and compassion and compassionate care and stopped the cruelty, And I am asking people that have made money from me to protect me, corporations, and because I am their legacy too, for the last 40 years, so I don't ever want to say this was okay. It wasn't, and I can't see, but I don't know if my family loves me, and that is tragic. It's sad. It's muy triste. It's mucho mal. It's terrible to no sé amor. Do not know if you're loved. Ever. And to me, I am a working animal. And have been. So that's all I have for you. And I don't know, I'm assuming my parents were entertainers and indigenous. I don't know if they felt pressure to provide for everybody, or they, they're like me, they're giving, but there's still no excuse for what's happened to me. No excuse. And I don't know if my family loves me. No.